Welcome back to Rush Drive. If you were new here, my name is Tariq Zahor, and I've spent the last 15 years living, breathing, driving, testing, and sometimes arguing with cars for a living. Hybrids are in everything from budget commuters to six-figure performance machines. And today, we're talking about something that matters to almost everyone in 2026, fuel efficiency. Fuel-efficient cars are no longer boring. They were no longer slow. And they were definitely no longer punishment boxes you buy just to save fuel. City-sufficient cars are smart, comfortable, powerful enough for real-world driving, and in some cases, genuinely fun. So in this video, I'm counting down the top 5 fuel-efficient cars for 2026 based on real-world efficiency, price, power, features, reliability, and long-term ownership experience. This list is built for people who actually drive their cars, not just read spec sheets. Let's start the countdown. Rank 5. Number 5, we have the 2026 Toyota Corolla Hybrid. Now, I've reviewed many generations of the Corolla over the years, and I'll be honest, Toyota did to reinvent the wheel here, and that's exactly why this car works so well. The 2026 Corolla Hybrid delivers around 50 miles per gallon combined, and in real-world city driving, it can actually do even better if you rely on the throttle. Under the hood, you don't want 8-liter 4-cylinder engine paired with Toyota's proven hybrid system, producing roughly 138 horsepower. On paper, that doesn't sound exciting, but in real life, the power delivery is smooth, predictable, and perfect for daily driving. The electric motor fills in the gaps, making the car feel more responsive than a regular gasoline Corolla, especially in traffic. Price-wise, this is where the Corolla Hybrid really shines. It sits in a very approachable range, making it one of the most affordable ways to save serious fuel in 2026. Maintenance costs are low, resale value is strong, and Toyota's hybrid reliability record is frankly hard to argue with after all these years. Inside, the 2026 model gets a clean, modern interior with a digital instrument cluster, a responsive infotainment screen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking, all standard or easily available depending on trim. Design-wise, it's safe but mature. It does tease screen for attention, but it looks confident, sharp, and well put together. This is a car for someone who wants efficiency without drama. The reason it ranks at number 5 is simple. It's excellent, but it plays things safe. As we go higher on this list, things get a little more exciting. Rank 4. At number 4, we have the 2026 Kia Niro Hybrid. The Niro is one of those cars that quietly surprises people, especially those who think fuel-efficient cars have to be dull. Same time with previous Niro generations, and the 2026 version continues to refine what already worked. Fuel efficiency sits around 53 miles per gallon combined, which is excellent for a vehicle that feels more like a compact crossover than a traditional hatchback. You sit a bit higher than in a Corolla, visibility is better, and getting in and out is easier, something you appreciate more the longer you own the car. Power comes from a 1.6-liter engine paired with an electric motor, producing around 39 horsepower. Again, this is a drag racer, but the throttle response is lively, and the dual-clutch automatic gives it a more connected driving feel than most CVT-based hybrids. Side gear really steps up the game. The cabin feels modern, stylish, and surprisingly premium for the price. All digital screens, excellent material quality, ambient lighting, and one of the most user-friendly infotainment systems in the segment. Safety tech is comprehensive. Blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise, lane centering, rear cross-traffic alert, all available without forcing you into a luxury-level price bracket. Design-wise, the Niro looks futuristic without being weird. It has character, clean lines, and just enough boldness to stand out in a parking lot full of beige crossovers. It ranks higher than the Corolla Hybrid because it offers more versatility, more personality, and a more modern feel, while still delivering outstanding fuel efficiency. Rank 3. Coming in at number 3 is the 2026 Hyundai Elantra Hybrid. Now, this is where things start getting really impressive. The Elantra Hybrid delivers around 54 miles per gallon combined, and in my experience, Hyundai tends to be very honest with its fuel economy numbers. Real-world results are excellent, especially on highways. Under the hood is a 1.6-liter hybrid setup producing about 139 horsepower, similar to the Niro, but the Elantra's lighter weight gives it a slight edge in efficiency and smoothness. What really sets the Elantra Hybrid apart is its interior and driving refinement. The ride quality is comfortable without feeling floaty, road noise is well controlled, and the steering feels more precise than you'd expect from a fuel-focused sedan. Side, the dual screen layout looks straight out of a higher segment. Seats are comfortable for long drives, the rear seat space is generous, and the trunk remains usable despite the hybrid battery. Tiny also packs this car with features. Smart cruise control that actually works well, lane follow assist that reduces fatigue on long drives, a digital key system, and excellent climate control efficiency. Design-wise, you either love it or you don't, but you cannot deny it has presence. It looks sharp, futuristic, and bold. Personally, I like that Hyundai did play it safe here. The reason it ranks at number 3 is balance. It combines efficiency, comfort, technology, and design in a way that feels genuinely modern and satisfying to live with. Rank 2. At number 2, we have the 2026 Toyota Prius. Yes, the Prius, but not the Prius you were thinking of. Toyota completely transformed this car in recent years, and by 2026, the Prius has become something I never thought I'd say about a Prius desirable. Fuel efficiency sits around 57 miles per gallon combined, making it one of the most efficient gasoline-powered cars you can buy. In city driving, it's almost ridiculous how little fuel this thing uses. Power is now up to around 94 horsepower in front-wheel drive form, which means this Prius is actually quick enough to merge, overtake, and drive confidently. It no longer feels like it's apologizing for existing. The driving experience is smooth, stable, and surprisingly planted. The low center of gravity improves handling, and the electric torque makes it feel responsive off the line. Toyota finally gave the Prius an interior that feels worthy of its price. The materials are improved, the layout is driver-focused, and the technology is clean and intuitive. Safety features are top tier, as expected. Toyota Safety Sense includes adaptive cruise, lane centering, traffic assist, and excellent collision avoidance systems. Design-wise, this is the biggest glow-up in Prius history. It looks sleek, low, modern, and genuinely cool. This is a car people look at twice now. It ranks at number 2 because while it is incredibly efficient and far more enjoyable than ever before, there is one car that still manages to edge it out in overall efficiency leadership. Rank 1. The number 1 fuel-efficient car for 2026 is the Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid. After 15 years in this industry, I don't say this lightly, the Ioniq Hybrid is one of the smartest cars you can buy today. Fuel efficiency reaches up to around 58 to 59 miles per gallon combined, depending on trim and driving conditions. In the real world, this car consistently delivers outstanding numbers without forcing you to drive like a hypermiling monk. The hybrid system is smooth, refined, and intelligent. Power output sits around 139 horsepower, but it feels perfectly tuned for efficiency and comfort. Throttle response is predictable, transitions between electric and gasoline power are seamless, and highway cruising is calm and relaxed. Right? The Ioniq feels modern, clean, and thoughtfully designed. Everything is where you expect it to be. Screens are sharp, the software is quick, and the cabin feels airy and comfortable even on long drives. Hyundai also excels at efficiency-focused engineering, regenerative braking, smart climate control, aerodynamic design, and weight optimization all work together in harmony. Safety and driver assistance features are comprehensive, reliable, and not overly intrusive, something experienced drivers will appreciate. Design-wise, the Ioniq is elegant rather than aggressive. It looks efficient without shouting about it, and that's part of its charm. The reason it takes the top spot is simple. It delivers class-leading fuel efficiency, excellent comfort, strong reliability, modern features, and a price that still makes sense in 2026. Not just efficient on paper, it's efficient in real life, day after day. So there you have it. My top 5 fuel-efficient cars for 2026 based on real experience, real driving, and real ownership considerations. If you enjoyed this breakdown, if it helps you make a smarter buying decision, or if you simply enjoy honest, experience-based automotive content, make sure you subscribe to Rush Drive. More reviews, more comparisons, and more real talk about cars coming your way. I'll see you in the next one.